Last time on Let's Play Injustice, Gods Among Us.
You drugged me! Made me... Lois, my son.
Green Arrow, what was that?
Thunder of the Gods, Flash. Thunder of the Gods.
What does that make us?
Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of Let's Play Injustice, Gods Among Us. So I'll probably be uploading this a little more frequently than Xenoblade, only because it's a lot quicker to make these videos. It's a lot quicker, especially since I don't have to adjust my settings and change so much. I just can just pop in the game, switch it to component cables, and just start recording. Also, this is post-commentary. I neglected to mention that last time. This is a post-commentary Let's Play. I think it'll be easier because I want to explain the story, I want to explain some DC characters while the fights are going on. This is Bane. Very different than the Bane in the Dark Knight movie recently came out last year. And, yeah, this is the Luchador Bane. I think there is a couple more versions of Bane, if I'm not mistaken, but this is the most popular. He has this serum he puts in his body that gives him incredible superhuman strength. One of Batman's more business-orientated enemies. And yeah, something I neglected to mention too, which I do here somewhere. Oh, you see that little thing that happened when the white bar is half his HP is gone. It's gonna do that. Unfortunately, like let's say you put a super attack, that won't mean anything. The super attack, the final smash thing, you know, it's if you get it before halfway, unfortunately, it doesn't go underneath the bar that much. It's hard to explain. I'm sorry. So yeah, you saw that. You can interact with the environment by pressing the R button. I have done that. Unfortunately, I got hit there. You can stop final smashes, as my next fight will suggest, show off in the final smashes. You can avoid those by dodging. I tried to duck, but I didn't do it fast enough. But yeah, as you can see, you can interact with the environment, which is a big selling point in this game. A lot of people are showing that off. But yeah, you know. Batman is the one thing with this game is they have you play Batman a lot, and you know you get so used to Batman. He's not my favorite character to fight as. I like fighting as Shazam. I really like what he does and whatnot. But Batman's someone I have a lot of practice with. In the future, I will die a little more often. And here's a little homage to Arkham Asylum, because in that game, Bane gets hit with the Batmobile. And yeah, you know. I gotta beat up some Bane. Get some Bane and stuff.
Bane, Catwoman, Grundy. You're all alone, Luthor.
Geniuses often are.
Psychopaths like you.
You hero types are all alike, even less imposing close up.
You're testing my patience.
I also taken the liberty of putting on the subtitles. I think that makes this a lot easier. Because I didn't realize I was too dumb not to do that last episode. Here are the first select of mini-games. You have mini-games in between. Basically, they just make sure you know where the buttons are. I screwed up in this game, and I die the first attempt in this battle. I will die in this game. I have a medium setting. I don't have it too hard, but I don't have it too difficult. The difficulty's on medium. But I will die in battles. I always, if you guys watch me in a long time, you know I'll admit when I make huge mistakes. I won't try to edit out and hide it. But I do edit out the deaths, as you can see here, because I don't want to waste time having you guys watch the same fight all over again. As I'm saying, this is Xenoblade Chronicles Let's Plays in my face, but you know, whatever. Once again, there's another action of interacting with the background. I get that with Batman. I get to do that. Yeah, right there. The R button's a very handy button. So is the L button. I'll show it off eventually. I don't know if I did it in the Bane fight yet, but you also have grabs. Each grab is with the L button in the Wii U's case. I think it's the left trigger in the PS3 and the Xbox 360 version. And yeah, do a certain grab attack. Batman's is he'll throw a bomb in the back and then it'll explode. You know, it gets a nice chunk of HP off. It's always nice to pull off if you want to get a little bit of HP off and whatnot. Something I also didn't mention, I just showed off there. If you press the the right button. Let's just go by Mortal Kombat logic, because remember, Mortal Kombat's designed so no matter what console or way you're playing the game, the controls are always the same. The right, there's an up button, a down button, a left button, and a right button, as well as the movements. If you press the right button, I'm trying to explain this without having to confuse people. If you press the right button, it activates a special kind of move. For some heroes like Superman, it'll increase your strength momentarily. For heroes like Batman, it'll have like a little projectile come out to shoot. Yeah, I'm having bad luck with the final smashes lately. But yeah, I win anyway. Only second attempt. I will be honest. I'll probably die a lot in the end of the game, because these fights do get progressively harder. Sorry, Batman, I didn't mean to interrupt you. And then...
Superman, report.
It's done. The others are mopping up. I'm taking Doomsday into deep space.
Make sure it's very deep space.
Looking good.
What's that?
Yeah. Looking good,
It's none of
Catwoman.
your damn business alone.
Radiological. Metropolis.
I can see the headlines. Justice League fails. Clown kills millions.
You gave him a nuke?
Most of the League dies, and Superman's beloved city is vaporized. I console the masses by offering to rebuild it in my own image of...
He was done.
This is Batman. Code Red. Everyone to these coordinates. Now!
So yeah, Lex Luthor.
Baldy said remember to... Ah, there we are.
Gave the Joker the bomb. And this is gonna recreate the events that happened in the other universe we were watching.
Bats and I need to talk.
Whoa.
Go. No one likes a third wheel.
Yes, that's Harley Quinn. She has total Stockholm Syndrome for the Joker.
My coup de coup. My pomme de frite. I knew that ape Deathstroke couldn't kill you.
Too bad for you.
Why so jumpy? I merely took it off standby. It's this button you've got to worry about.
There they are. Keep him talking, Bruce.
Don't wait for us, Barry. Go!
You push that button and 8 million die.
8 million and 2, darling. I was going to enjoy the fireworks from a safe distance. But now that you're here, what say we have one last dance?
And now for slow-mo cinematic effect to make sure the Joker doesn't... Yeah, there's a lot of cinematic elements in this movie. I know, this game, I know I keep mentioning that. Yeah, Harley Quinn's a villain I like, pretty much. I love Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor's like my favorite villain of all time. Mostly because of his relationship with Superman. I mean, when I have more time, maybe I'll explain that. But for now, let's just... we got a game to watch. I mean, that's why you're here, right? Wow, where are we? What happened? Did the bomb go off?
What the hell's the matter with this thing? This is somehow your fault.
Metropolis. And yet...
Go Batman. Yeah. Beat the crap
I was
out of him.
too sentimental before. I'll be fine without you.
So yeah, the Joker is actually a really good fighter in this game. He was also a good fighter in DC versus what was it? I forgot the game. I think it was DC versus. I want to say DC versus Mortal Kombat. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, there's a grab attack. Yeah, so that's what that does. It's the left shoulder button. Yeah, so I'll make sure to talk about it that way instead. Yeah, Joker has a lot of he's very tactical moves, and they're actually pretty easy to activate, which I really admire. But yeah, I guess now we have time. Lex Luthor is my favorite villain because I love the fact that he grew up poor, and he made a whole industry by himself, and became the richest man in Metropolis. And his thing is, he's so evil. I love his kind of evil because he's kind of evil that wants more power. No matter how powerful he gets, it's not enough for him. He wants to be it comes to the point where he wants to become a god. It's the only time he's ever satisfied. And it's pretty amazing. Harley Quinn also is a villain I like very much. She used to be a psychologist, believe it or not. It depends on the story, but most of the time she used to be a psychologist, believe it or not.
I am smiling.
And what was really cool about it was the Joker got to her. He used his mind tricks, and she went with him, and now she's completely obsessed with him. And how poorly he treats her, you feel bad for her, and she's a really interesting character. Now, what had just happened there before was a wager. Wagers work, you increase your status bar in the corners there, as you can see, that lets you do the final smash attack. And what happens is, you can also wager those attacks. I never do it, I just let the other person do it, because I don't want to waste that stuff. You can also wager, and the more power you have, the more of a chance. If you win the wager, you get a 33% health increase. If you lose the... Well, I think the percentage depends on how the wager is, but you gain health if you win, you lose health if you lose, and if you tie, nothing happens. That's why it's always nice to have a full bar, anyway. Use those final attacks when you really need to. I like to use those as a way to kill them off completely, but sometimes it doesn't work that way, you know. But yeah, got one death so far. Let's hope that counter stays low. I've been having really bad luck with that. This is when I started going no. I just keep hitting the left button, the left attack button.
Now stay down.
Yeah, you tell him, Batman.
And keep quiet.
Something you gotta know about Batman is, well, for one thing, they're arresting him. What? What universe is this be? Now that's funny. I like that. Batman is always prepared for every situation, and this is no exception. There you go. And I like to think there's this nice foreshadowing for what happens later in the game. I won't say so much right now. I'll say when the time comes. But just know that Batman is always prepared for many, many situations. He's a very cautious person. You know, you need a guy like that around. And so ends Batman's story arc. The first one. Oh, wait. Sorry.
Just some punks. Like that Joker clan idiot we almost had. Still can't believe we freaking lost Batman.
Yeah, let's hope the big boss doesn't find out.
I'm in a nightmare.
Wow. Now that's the end of the Batman story arc. I'm sorry. That is a really cool part, though, because, like, where are we? And and from the looks of that cutscene before,
Displacement? Alternate Earth?
Could be either. We may have jumped to a different dimension. Or events in our own timeline have changed, and we're in a new, altered present.
We need to determine which. Soon. If Joker's bomb detonated, we have to get back.
The Watchtower should have picked up any anomalies, right?
The Watchtower might not exist. I can't make contact.
Well, we need to find out. Once my ring is charged, I can get us there.
The Atlantis Archives. If this is an altered timeline, we might find a record of the triggering event there.
Assuming there's an Atlantis.
It's worth investigating. Let's you and I check things out here.
Ring, where's the nearest power battery?
The Varus Aircraft Facility in Coast City.
Well, at least that hasn't changed. Stay low. I'll be back ASAP.
sorry about that. That's the hard part about games like this.
Where did you say
it's
the battery was?
I don't want to interrupt the important parts and whatnot. But yeah, it's like in the cutscene we see that these guys got transferred to wherever they are too. So just know that we're in a pretty twisted area and we really know nothing much about.
Raven? Cyborg?
Want to see what Deathstroke or Slade looks like with his mask? There you go.
Get re-educated in your boot camp. Become a puppet. Like you.
The boss is being generous. I wouldn't be. Most of the Titans died in Metropolis 5 years ago.
I had nothing to do with that.
Doesn't matter. You're still on the wrong side of the law.
Tell this to your boss.
This how things work here?
So you're green again?
Something's not right. He's Hal Jordan, yet...
Stand down. You're done here.
Definitely not ours.
You feel his pain? Not yet.
After we're done with Deathstroke, how about the three of us go talk to the High Council?
Enough! Whoever you are, you're under arrest.
Why have Raven and Cyborg gone rogue? Why is Batman getting arrested in this new universe? And why did Lex give Joker a bomb? Where have they gone? Find out next time on Injustice: Gods Among Us.